And what should I put on my CV now? But who cares? I can send it to hundreds of companies, and after mine will come hundreds more, if not thousands, all like mine. I know, instead of just writing what I've done, I should tell you what makes me different, how I got here to be who I am now. Well, the recent years I have traveled a lot, but what was I doing before that? Ah, yeah, before that I was discovering my vocation in my hometown of Burgos. After studying mechanical engineering for 3 years, I realized that maybe that wasn't for me. Thanks to this, I found my way into a degree in audiovisual communication. That was when I bought my first camera, and with it, I wanted to take on the world. One day I felt like Steve McCurry, and the next, Christopher Nolan. I was discovering my passion. I undertook several projects with my colleagues, among which I would highlight Sintonizando Generaciones, Tune Up Generations in English, a radio podcast where young and old shared the vision of society in debates, interviews, and surveys. This was when I began to discover my taste for journalism and radio. The third year of my degree changed everything. I went on an Erasmus to Prague. It was the year of firsts. My first time traveling alone, my first time living alone, and the first time I had to make friends in a foreign country. I even had my first job as photographer, covering trips and events that allowed me to travel to a larger part of Europe. I was also able to take the opportunity to study political science and film at two prestigious universities in Prague, Charles University and FAMU. Of my attempts to learn Czech, we won't talk about it. Traveling can be addictive, and my year in Czech Republic was just the first of many other experiences to come. The following year, I spent 3 months doing my final year project in Greece. Human Side was a photographic book that aims to take you on a visual journey through the striking reality of 21st century Greece. There, I discovered photography is a tool to get closer to people. That it's useless to take a photo of someone if you don't want to know who you have in front of your camera. That the correct way to do photojournalism is sometimes, paradoxically, leave the camera aside and interact with people. Talk to them and let them open up to you so that you can discover more about their daily lives and their struggles, so that you can understand what it is that you are taking a picture of. I wanted to dive deeper into the world of journalism, so a month later I moved to Berlin, doing an internship at the German media group Deutsche Welle. Deutsche Welle is an impartial and open TV where the ideas and proposals of all its journalists were taken into account. As an intern, I spent most of my time writing and translating news, but the highlight was, without that, my work on a video report I created about how Berlin is dealing with the refugee crisis, and thus I left a piece of myself on that media. After the internship, I returned to Burgos to finish my degree, and let's be honest, I miss Spanish food too much. That summer, I was given the opportunity to work for the newspaper Diario de Burgos, or the Daily of Burgos in English, making short video reports and writing news. I became a kind of Swiss knife capable of interviewing, recording, editing, presenting, and writing news reports, and for this I consider it to be one of the best experiences I've had in my professional career. As the restless man I am, I spent the next 7 months in Poland doing a marketing, photography, and videography internship at a language school. Here, I worked in a team where we had a lot of creative freedom to develop content for their website and social media networks. And we smashed it. We created some amazing social media content and did a great job, especially with the videos we produced to promote their activities and festivals. But the best part of those 7 months were the people. I made a lot of contacts from different countries and cultures. I discovered Polish people are open, friendly, and helpful, who are always happy to give you a hand with whatever you are doing. Due to their open nature, I found myself part of the Ivy Life Project, an audiovisual company recently created and formed by an international team with whom I was able to work on photographic projects for companies, weddings, and concerts, amongst others. And in case you were wondering, with the Polish language, in this case, I also failed in my attempt to learn it. Really, I couldn't get to grips with the grammar of Slavic languages. I just couldn't. This brings us to where I am now, in Spain, working on my Masters of Photography in Madrid, and with unlimited motivation to learn and start or get involved in new business projects, looking for clients and job offers. I know that we are living turbulent times, but if I had given €1 for every time someone looked down on me and said, "How are you going to make your passion your vocation? You have to be pragmatic," or "take any job and do something useful," then I could afford to retire. And no, I haven't stuck my head in the sand. I know finding a job nowadays is not an easy task, but finding my vocation wasn't easy either. Yet here I am, telling the world that I am looking for a job, that I don't want to waste a second and knowing which path I want to take. I will invest every second walking down it. You have to reinvent yourself, that's clear. And if I have to make a video CV to get a chance, I'll do it, because I'm stubborn and because I never give up.